The top 10 amazing combat vehicles of the U.S. military. The U.S. military has a wide range of combat vehicles designed to meet a variety of missions and threats, including tanks, helicopters, fighter jets, and drones. The U.S. military will be examined in this list. Do like this video and consider subscribing to this channel. TopTastic. Number 1. The M1 Abrams tank is one of the most impressive principal fight tanks on the planet. It was first presented by the U.S. in 1980 and has since gone through various overhauls and modernizations. The tank is outfitted with a 120mm smooth-bore cannon, which is fit for terminating a scope of ammo types, including protective layer puncturing and high unstable rounds. It is highly resistant to the majority of anti-tank weapons, thanks to its advanced armor protection system, and its speed and mobility enable it to swiftly traverse difficult terrain. The U.S. military's armored warfare capabilities benefit greatly from the M1 Abrams, which provides a significant advantage on the battlefield. Number 2. The U.S. military deploys the AH-64 Apache attack helicopter for a wide range of missions, including close air support and anti-tank operations. It has Hellfire missiles and Hydra 70 rockets, in addition to a 30mm chain gun that can fire up to 1,200 rounds per minute. The Hellfire missiles can be used to attack armored vehicles and other heavily fortified targets, while the chain gun is effective against soft targets. The Hydra 70 rockets can be used to suppress an area or attack vehicles with light armor. The Apache likewise has a modern sensor suite that incorporates a focusing on framework that can recognize and follow various focuses immediately, as well as night vision capacities that permit it to work in low light circumstances. Due to its capabilities, the Apache has become an essential part of the U.S. military's arsenal. It has demonstrated itself to be a highly effective weapons system. Number 3. The 5th generation fighter jet known as the F-22 Raptor has been in use by the United States Air Force since 2005. It is one of the most progressive contender jets on the planet, known for its covertness capacities and high-level flight. The F-22 is equipped with air-to-air and air-to-ground weapons and is designed to engage and destroy multiple targets simultaneously. The Stream's high-level radar framework permits it to identify and follow adversary airplane from long ranges, and its high-level electronic fighting frameworks assist it with dodging foe radar and rocket frameworks. The F-22 can also fly at supersonic speeds without using its afterburner, allowing it to maintain its stealth while traveling at high speeds. Supercruise is another capability of the F-22. The F-22 has demonstrated itself to be a highly effective combat aircraft, and it is anticipated that it will remain in use by the United States Air Force for a considerable amount of time to come. Number 4. The U.S. military uses the UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter for a variety of purposes. It is a utility helicopter. It's a medium-lift helicopter that is frequently used for troop transport, medical evacuation, and search and rescue. It can carry up to 11 soldiers. Since its inception in the 1970s, the Black Hawk has undergone numerous upgrades to remain effective and up-to-date. It can fly at speeds of up to 175 miles per hour and has a range of approximately 300 miles. In addition, the helicopter has cutting-edge avionics and navigation systems that enable it to operate in a wide range of environments and weather conditions. Number 5. The 8-wheeled, all-wheel drive Stryker armored vehicle plays multiple roles in the U.S. military. It is mostly used to transport infantry, but it can also be used for reconnaissance and support missions in combat. The Stryker is intended to be profoundly portable and can go over various territories. It is furnished with a scope of weapons, including an M2.50 type automatic weapon, a 40mm explosive launcher, and a 7.62mm assault rifle. The Striker can convey up to 9 warriors and can give them assurance from little arms fire and ad-libbed hazardous gadgets. It can communicate with other vehicles and units on the battlefield thanks to its advanced communication systems. The Striker has been utilized broadly in Iraq and Afghanistan and has demonstrated to be a solid and powerful vehicle for U.S. powers. Number 6. The MQ-9 Harvester Robot is an automated ethereal vehicle involved by the U.S. military for various missions, including knowledge, observation, and surveillance, and airstrikes. It can be operated remotely by a ground operator and can fly at high altitudes for extended periods of time. The drone has a number of sensors like radar and cameras that give its pilots information in real time. It can also carry a variety of weapons that can be used to attack targets on the ground, such as Hellfire missiles and laser-guided bombs. The MQ-9 is a useful tool for conducting precision strikes against high-value targets and monitoring and targeting enemy activity in combat zones due to its ability to remain in the air for extended periods of time and advanced sensors. Number 7. The leading ship in its class is the cutting-edge nuclear-powered aircraft carrier known as the USS Gerald R. Ford. The ship, which was put into service in 2017, is the largest warship that has ever been built. It can hold up to 90 aircraft, including surveillance planes, helicopters, and fighter jets, radar and missile systems, close-in weapons systems, and an electromagnetic aircraft launch system that can launch aircraft faster and more effectively than previous launch systems are among the ship's advanced defensive and offensive capabilities. The boat's thermal energy station permits it to work persistently for as long as 25 years without refueling. The USS Gerald R. Ford is an essential component of the U.S. military's force projection capabilities because it is able to represent U.S. military power and project that power across the globe. Number 8. Ground troops are supported by the AC-130 gunship, a heavily armed ground attack aircraft that operates close to the ground. It has a variety of weapons, including a Gatling gun, a 105mm M102 howitzer, a 25mm GAU 12U equalizer cannon, a 40mm Bofors cannon, and more. The air conditioner 130 can stay in the air for extensive stretches of time and can give supported fire backing to ground troops even during a mission. It can engage targets with great precision even in low light or in bad weather thanks to its advanced sensors and targeting systems. The pilots, navigators, and gunners of the aircraft collaborate to provide ground troops with the necessary support. Number 9. The M2 Bradley Infantry Fighting Vehicle is a tracked armored vehicle made to support ground troops directly with fire. It entered service in 1981 and has been extensively utilized by the U.S. Army in international conflicts. The M2 Bradley is controlled by a gas turbine motor and has a maximum velocity of 41 miles per hour. It is outfitted with a 25mm M242 Bushmaster chain weapon, which can start up to 200 rounds each moment, and a TOW rocket launcher that can draw in focuses as much as 4 kilometers away. The vehicle likewise has a coaxial 7.62mm automatic weapon and can convey up to 6 infantry fighters. The M2 Bradley is well suited for its role as an infantry fighting vehicle due to a number of additional features. It has advanced armor that protects it from some kinds of anti-tank weapons and small arms fire. It also has a variety of sensors and communication equipment that lets it work with ground troops and other vehicles to coordinate. In general, the M2 Bradley is a flexible and compelling vehicle that assumes a key part in the U.S. Armed Forces ground battle tasks. Number 10. The fifth-generation fighter jet known as the F-35 Lightning II is intended to take the place of a number of the U.S. military's older aircraft. It is a multi-role aircraft that can carry out reconnaissance, air-to-ground strikes, and air-to-air combat, among other tasks. The F-35 has cutting-edge avionics, including a helmet-mounted display system that lets pilots track targets and see through the aircraft without looking at their instruments. It also has advanced sensors and weapons systems that enable it to engage both air and ground targets, as well as stealth capabilities that make it difficult to detect by radar. The F-35 is utilized by the U.S. Flying Corps, Naval Force, and Marine Corps, as well as a few unfamiliar militaries. In conclusion, the military of the United States of America is equipped with a wide variety of combat vehicles that are among the world's most advanced and efficient. Each of these vehicles, mainly battle tanks, attack helicopters, fighter jets, and drones, is crucial to maintaining the nation's military readiness and global security. So till then, bye-bye, and do not forget to click the subscribe button. If you liked this type of video, make sure to check out other videos on our channel too.